Please let me know if you are able to see it. Is it visible now?
Yeah, Deep.
Okay. Yeah. So last class we seen that numbering system thing and numbering system find a document type, and we seen that item number increment, right? Some item we were about to see, but that bomb was not working for some reason. So let me log into SAP. What was the T code to create bomb? I think Uswant was not there. Mohan, you were there, right? What was the T code to create bomb? Do you remember?
No, Deep, thanks.
Yes, 01 was the T code. So I have created another three metals actually. I don't wanted to change anything in that existing material because that is a working material. So I created three different material. Let me go to that bomb actually. I have created this FG9M and that was that PTT. So this is one bomb actually. So this is your header material or parent material, and these two becomes your child item. Okay, there could be a number of child items actually. And I given you the example pen and then refill cap and the chassis becomes your child and pen becomes your header. The bomb concept will be there in a lot of places actually, like in the sub item thing.
Deepak,
Uh, yeah.
one thing I just want to know, like, when we will create the bomb.
Uh, let's say let's say you are into business of this pen into, okay. Let's say you are selling pen,
Okay,
okay, and then when you sell pen actually, so you will be selling pen directly, or as well as you will be selling the refill also separately, right? Because refill is a spare part, but refill is a part of your pen, right? So sometimes what you will do, you will sell refill as part of pen, where you will charge the customer for the whole pen, not for the refill itself, right? So that time
yeah,
the pricing and everything will happen at the header level, you can say at the main level, parent level. But when you are selling just refill, that time what you will do, you want your pricing to happen at a child level. Okay.
okay,
So in those cases, this bomb scenario comes into picture. Okay. It's not necessary to you, I said. It all depends on the business. If the company is using or selling something which needs this bomb thing, then only that comes into picture. Else it will not come. Okay. But you should have a basic idea what is bomb, what are parent, what are child items, how can we see the bomb, and how it impacts in our sales order, right? So for that purpose, I given you a very basic example actually. So here, as I told you, this is my header or parent item, and this is my child. The quantity also could be different, right? Let's say for when you manufacture a car, actually, let's say that time to make one car, you need four wheels, right? So that time
yes,
the wheel will have four quantity. Okay, so this is we call it bomb. Now let's say we were into this item, this one or document type configuration, right? VOV8 is that equal to create document type. We were into our Z9. Yeah, so let's say I have given for the main item one, and for sub item also I have given one. Okay. Now let me show you how it will impact your uh, sales order. Let's say I go to VA01, I take Z09, Z1C, ZC, ZD. I give a customer number. Let's say I give this material uh, one piece. Line item comes one. Right. Let's say I again add the same material for two pieces. Line item is coming as two. From where it is coming? It is coming from this line number increment, item number increment, because we are given 1, so there is no gap. It is just taking the next number 1, 2, 3, 4, like that it will come. Now let's try to add BOM. So I will be adding this header. I will not add the child, I will simply add the header. FG9am is my header material. I will add this FG9am. Let's say I enter one quantity. Okay, I've just typed it, I have not pressed enter. Now notice when as soon as I press enter, what will happen? When I press enter, you see, I added only this line item, right? These two automatically came, right? FG19am and FG29am. From where it came? It came because of our BOM. Because in the BOM we have told the system that this material requires one piece of this and one piece of this to manufacture. Okay, so that's why you see there are three line items now. And also how this child item numbers are increasing 3, 4, 5 because of this number increment, actually this child increment thing. Okay, also one more thing you need to notice here, since we are discussing BOM, so let me go a little deeper actually.
Actually,
Yeah,
the external thing, whenever we are taking from the BOM material, at the time it will be applicable, Deepak.
no, come again.
For external number, whenever we are taking from the BOM number, that for that it will be applicable for the external number.
External number of what? Material or sales order? Uh, External number for what you're
Uh,
talking?
in the next screen, sales document,
No,
in the next
document.
screen.
This number you're talking, the number which comes here, when we create a sales order, we get a number. You're talking about that number?
No, the material number, material item number. Means
Item
one
number
to three.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6. Okay. So this is coming from here only. No, this we have configured like this only, right? That it will
Uh,
increment 1, 1. This also will increment 1, 1. So that's why here you see, when we have added the BOM also, the child item came 4 and 5. Let's say if I have
yeah.
given 5 or 10, then it would have become 40 and 50.
Okay.
Okay, let me show it. Let's do it. Let's change actually. So let us make it 10 and let us make it 5. Okay, let's save it. Okay, let this sales order remain as it is. We will not change it. Just to show you the difference, I will create another sales order parallelly. Then you can understand how this number is changing now. If I go to VA01, I take basically the same data, same customer, everything I take same. First is my 96F, one piece. What is the line number came this time? 10. Let me add this again. Let's say I give one two pieces. What will be the line number item come this time?
15
No, why
or 20.
50?
15, 15.
No, why 15 came? 15 why
Mm,
it will come? Because as of now we are not going to sub item. We are only doing this main item thing, no?
okay. Okay, then it is 10, 20, 20.
20, right? Let's see. 20, correct?
Yeah.
Now let's try to add a BOM material. So this was my BOM header. So I will add BOM header material now. Given BOM header, I press 1. Now you notice what happens. You see.
5.
So first this is header, so this will follow this increment actually. Header will follow this increment. So the last number was 20. So the main item took 30. But for child
Okay.
item, since these two are coming because of this material, right? This FG19am and FG29am are child
Yes.
item of this one. So they will follow this increment number actually. Okay. So
Sub
you
increment.
see 30, 35, 40. And how you will
Okay.
know that this is a child item of this one and this is a child of this one? If you just expand it, here you see header item, header level item.
Yes.
If you notice this line, this has 30. That means this line item is a child of line item
30.
30. Similarly, this also you see, this also has a line number header item 30. That means this is also because of this. But this has 0. This has 0 means it is the main item. So that's why it has 0. Okay, and since these all three, if someone asks you which material belongs to BOM, so you will say all these three material belongs to BOM, where this is header and these two are child. But these two are independent item. They are not related to BOM. These are completely individual item, separate item. So that's why you don't see any header item number here for first two. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is done. This number is already we have discussed internal, external. Okay. Now okay, let us go document wise actually. Let me see. Yeah. Now reference mandatory. What is reference mandatory? Let me let me close this bomb thing now. When I say I'm going to create a sales order with reference to one previous order, previous means maybe inquiry, quotation, contract, anything. What I have to do now? Where I will click? In this screen, where I will click?
More, go to more. No, down, down.
Okay.
No, no, the T code we are applying must be, but like it is for the next one.
Oh, this
Next
one.
one. Actually I don't know.
Okay. So see here we have that option create with
Okay.
reference. Okay. Here also the option must be there. As I said, I told you whichever option you see here in this screen, same everything will be available in this menu also. You see create with reference or you use this button. Right? When I'm let's say I'm creating this order with reference to any inquiry. So what I have to do? I have to click on create with reference. Okay, now let's see. I'm not clicking on this create or reference, and as soon as I press enter, system takes me inside of ZOR9 and I can enter my material and everything. So basically, I am creating my ZOR9 without any reference document. Correct? We are creating our sales document type ZOR9 without any reference. System is not even asking it. Why system is not even asking? Is because of this blank field. Reference mandatory is blank. Blank means no reference required. See, no reference required. That's why system is not even asking when you press enter. System doesn't ask you anything. System lets you go inside and then you can create your order. Let's say I make it. Let's say I make it uh, A. Then what will happen? System will mandatorily ask for an inquiry. Why inquiry? Because we have taken A. Means now my ZOR9 will be created with reference to any inquiry only. Because now I have marked as a reference as a mandatory. Let us save this. Okay, I have saved it. Now let us try to create a sales order. Now let's see what happens. I give an order type, I give a sales area. Now when as soon as I press enter, even though I'm not clicking on this icon, okay, I'm just pressing enter or I am clicking on continue, your system is giving a pop-up. Okay. If you press enter also same thing will happen. Now you see system is mandatorily asking that you need to give one previous document as a reference document. Then only you can go ahead. Clear? And why it is taking only inquiry? Because we have marked the config as an inquiry. That's why system is asking inquiry only. Clear? So you can mark your system or document type as a mandatory to have a previous or old quotation. Then only you can create it. You will mark it as a B. So this is a reference mandatory basically. Okay. Any question in this one?
No, if suppose you uh, without selecting this also, if you want to take reference means which one we need to select. Like,
You can take this one as well. No reference required means you are free. You can give a reference or you cannot give it. That's up to you. Let's say I take this one blank. Okay, so now I'm
no,
free. I'm basically we have a free option whether we can create with reference also, without reference also. Let's see. If I go to VA01, if I click on create with reference, I get all this
okay.
option, but it's not mandatory. If I click on continue, system is not giving that pop-up. Why? Because it's not mandatory. You can use it
Okay.
if you want to use. but it's not mandatory. Let's say for some cases, the business requirement is that first the inquiry has to be created, then only further document has to be created and sales process has to be done. Then in that case, you will mark this field as a mandatory. So now nobody will be able to create that OR9 without having a previous inquiry number. Okay. And also, as I told you, for some company, they follow this document as a control, process control. That okay, some person will create inquiry, and then only the next person will be able to create a sales order. So basically, it's a control. Now the second person always is depending on the first person. The second person cannot create the sales order all alone. He has to follow the inquiry which is created by the first person. So this is a process control now. Okay. Now check division, not that important, but okay, let me show you that one. What is the division we are taking for this sales order or for this transaction?
ZD.
ZD. Let's say I went inside. Okay, now let me add one material basically. Let me add this one. Okay, first we have to give sold to party. Let's say I give one piece. So I'm not getting anything related to division, any information, any warning I'm not getting. Let's see what is the division of this material. I told you division comes from your material basically, right? Is maintained in the material because material is also classified based on the division first, right? Which division this material belongs. T code is
Yes.
MM03. Let me open our material. For material, you don't need to give the sales area and all because the material division is comes under the basic data. So for basic data, you don't have to give your plant or sales area or purchase or anything is not required. So what is my division here?
Yes. ZD.
ZD. So that's why you are not getting any error. What the field controls basically see? This field controls how systems would respond if the division at the header. Division at the header means when you enter here, VA01, whatever division
Yes.
you enter here, this we call it a header division, right?
Yes.
So if the header division deviates from the item, whether to give warning or error. Now let's do one thing. As of now, our division is same, right? Here also we are giving ZD. In Metal Master also what I have? ZD.
ZD.
So there is no problem. That's fine. Now let's change it for time being. So how I will change the division? What will be the T code?
Chain.
Yeah.
Which one? Which one? Like
Change
a
change
metric
change Metal Master.
MM02.
Okay. MM02. Let's say any other division. Let's take any other division. I will assign it for time being. Let's say I give 00. Yeah. Now my material has a division 00 and my sales order header I will take ZD. Now, yeah, check division. Now let's say what is config as of now. So it is config as 2. Check division 2 means error. Now, as I told you, when the division deviates the header item, how your system will respond. Either you want to get a warning or you want to give an error or you want no message. So as of now, what is configured in our system?
Error.
Error. So let's see. Let's not change anything now. Let's simply try to create. Because see why this all will comes into picture. Let's say the material is cement, right? And the person who is what do you call? As I told you, a company is doing business in cement, ferroalloy, steel, pipe, electricity, right? So all this material belongs to different division, and each will have its own sales area. Then maybe let's say the person who is selling the pipes for some reason or for some mistake, if they enter the cement material, the division is different now, right? Maybe the
Yeah.
business requires it to sell it. or maybe by mistake he has entered it. So how you want system to respond? Should I give warning to the user that okay, you have entered some wrong division, please check it again? Or you are okay that okay, we don't want that any information. We know that okay, cement will be sold in the pipe sales area as well for some time. For some cases, we will sell it. So we don't need any such error or information or warning. So in that case, you use it. So as of now, let's go VA01. I have given ZD as a header. Let's go inside. I give my customer. Now let us add the material. This material has a division. In the metal master, what is the division?
ZD.
No, in metal master, we change it,
Mm,
right?
yes, yes, we are changed.
We change it to 00. So basically, it is deviating from the header item, a header division. Whatever we have at the header, ZD, material is having a
Yeah.
different division. Now let's see how it is. See what it says.
Shift to pot is not defined for the sales area. See
Okay.
the
So first, as of now, this ship to party is also not extended. Because I told you the customer also needs to be extended. Now, ZORG is fine, ZD is fine. 00 is coming from material. And your customer
okay.
also is not extended to the sales area. So you get anyway warning. Let's extend it for time being. Okay, let's extend this customer to this sales area. So let us go to BP. Okay, let's see how I extend this customer also. So here I need to enter BP actually. So BP is I think 92. I have to go to my sales role. I'll go to my sales and distribution. If you click here, you can see all the sales area where that customer is extended. So you see that sales area doesn't exist. ZORG, ZC and 00. That combination is not present, right? So let's try to extend it. I'll go to edit. I'll go to this one. I click on create. I'll give ZORG. I'll give ZC. I will give 00. You see, now the sales area itself doesn't exist. So let's first create the sales area. Can you tell me the path where we create the sales area? Anyone remember?
uh, enterprise structure.
Okay, let's go to PRO, infrastructure.
Create sales area. Okay, definition. Sales and distribution. Sales area.
No, will
Sales
not.
is a combination of sales organization, distribution channel, division. Right?
Right. So basically, you will do some sort of an assignment, right?
Yes, yes, yes. We have to go to the assignment.
So
Yeah,
in the definition part, you will not find it. So you have to go to the assignment
yeah,
under
yeah.
the sales and distribution. Set
Yeah,
up
sales.
sales area, right?
Yes,
So for time being, let's copy and we will change it to our. So we want ZORG, we want ZC,
yes.
and we want 00. Okay. Now see,
User does
division also needs to be extended
create.
to this one actually. Let us cancel this and let's go back because this division, where is division? Yeah. First here we need to define division to sales of that assignment is required first. So what I want to do, I want to ZORG to 00. Right? First we have to make this assignment. Then I'll go back. Then again I go back and then I go to setup sales area. Then again I copy. Now I'll make it ZORG ZC
W,
00.
double.
Sales area is created, right? Now I go to my customer master. will try. Okay, let me cancel it. Let me open it again because we have just done the config. So let us cancel it. Let's open a fresh transaction slash NBP. Okay, go to this one. I want to create a new sales area. Basically, I want to extend the customer to new sales area. I click on this create button, ZORG, ZC,
Mm.
00. Click on transfer. You see, now this sales area came. Few things will be mandatory that we will enter because the sales area anyway we will not use it. I just want to show you that error and warning thing I came here. So let me make 00 anything I can take. That's fine. Let's save it. So now my customer is extended to total 5 sales area, right? Just now we extended this one, right? ZORC ZC00. So this is we call it extension of sales area. So now this customer is extended to this sales area as well. Now let's try to create a sales order again. So that this error will not come because now my ship to party is extended to my this sales area. So now let's try to create VA01. Okay, pricing procedure, fine. Where is customer pricing procedure? Save it. Mhm. Okay. Okay, let me tell you also what I'm doing. See now system is giving me no pricing procedure could be determined. Okay, this all will cover later also, but now since we are fixing anyway, so let me teach you also. So what it is saying, system is not able to find the pricing procedure. Okay, let me go to the T code where we have the pricing procedure determination is OVKK. Okay, as of now just remember the T code OVKK. Now you see there are 5 parameters based on this your pricing procedure will come into picture. Now what is my sales of ZORG? What is my distribution channel? ZC. Division is 00, right? Let's click OK. So you see that combination does not exist, right? There is no such combination like ZORG, ZC and 00 and any pricing procedure assigned to it. There is no such combination. So this is why we are getting this error that no pricing procedure could be determined. So we have to create one entry basically. So what I will do, I will copy this. Since in our case we are just changing the division, so let's change the division itself. That's fine. Now we have that combination present, and system should be able to find this pricing procedure. Okay, we'll not go to pricing procedure, whatever conditions are there. We just want to solve this error because we want to check that item division thing we want to verify. Now let's go to VA01 again. See, now that pricing procedure error is gone because now system is able to find this pricing procedure. System is able to find it. So fine. So at the header I have taken ZD as a division. Now let me add our material which is having a division 00. Hmm, why it is not thrown that error? Wait, what was the sales area we took? Okay, sorry, we have taken ZD, we have to take ZD, no? Okay, so now at the header we are taking ZD and I will enter the material which is having a division 00. Now you see the error. Just read the message.
division dead in the header divisions divided from the division 00 in the item.
right? So basically it
Yeah,
says the division what you took at the header VA01 screen, that is ZD, and you're trying to
ZD.
add a material which is having a division 00. And in the
Yes,
config what you have done, in the config you have maintained as 2. That means if that condition happens, I should get a
error.
error, right? Now let's
Yeah,
make it 1. So dialog means some sort of information or warning I will get, but that will not be error. I will be still be able to continue. Right now, see, this is error. Now I cannot save it. Even if I click error, save and everything, if I try everything, it will not save basically because this is error. Error is a hard block. I cannot continue now. Clear?
okay.
So as of now, we have made it dialog. So dialog means some sort of information, maybe warning or some information system will give, but system will not stop me. Okay, I have taken ZD. I go inside. I take the sole to party. Reference leave it blank as of now. Let's take this metal again. Now you see the same thing, but it's just the information now.
Okay.
Okay, so basically user will notify, user will okay, something I have done mistake, maybe, or maybe if he's not doing mistake, he'll say, no, no, I know that okay, my header I have taken ZD and the item which I am adding is having a division 00, that's fine. So he can click OK and he can continue. Let's say I want to save this order. See, I can save this order, right? It's not stopping me. Similarly, the third option is blank. Blank means no dialogues. It will not give you anything. Let us quickly check that as well. So let us make it blank. Now if I try to create the same combination, same data, system will not give me anything. Okay, no information, no warning, nothing it will give me. Let's see. I give one piece. See, no information regarding or no warning related to the uh, that okay this division deviates from the header or material having a different division. All those things I'm not getting any information, right? So this controls this one. Okay, let's change the metal master again because this material we will be using for our further classes also. So let's change it again. It was ZD, right? So let's make it ZD, save it. Okay. So this we have checked. And okay. Uh, okay, let's make it 00 again because this is also something where the division will deviate from the header. How system will behave. This has to. This is checkbox is related to that control. I mean this item division. Okay, let me make it again 00. 00. Let's save it. Now, this checkbox, if we check this line item, if we check this checkbox basically, the line item division in the sales document will be copied from material master. Read it again. If we put a
Mm,
checkbox in this checkbox basically is talking, the document is saying about this checkbox item division, what will happen? The item division in the sales document will be copied from your material master. And if we uncheck it, then the item division will be copied from your header. So as of now, this checkbox is checked in, right? That means it should read
mm,
from
yeah,
the material master, right? Let's see.
yes.
Let's create a sales order again. Class N VA01. I give some one piece maybe. Where is division? Yeah, division 00. From where this 00 is coming? From material master, correct? And if you go to header, what is the division? ZD, because at the VA01 screen you have entered ZD. Now let's do one thing. Let's remove this checkbox. Now you remove this checkbox, then what will happen? At the item level also the ZD will appear. As of now, what is my item level division? 00. Right? Now let's try to create another sales order and let's see what happens. See, what is the division now? ZD. From where ZD came? ZD is copying from header. Why it is copying from header this time? Because we have done the config like this only. That if the division
And
deviates, which division should come at the item? If this is checkbox, that means it will follow always metal master. Metal master division will be given priority. If you uncheck it, the division which you take at the header, that will be given priority. Clear?
yeah.
Let's change it again. We don't want 00. We will change it to ZD. And this you can ignore, that's not that important. Probably also is not that important. And one, this is important actually. I told you, right? If you maintain a plant, from where your plant comes in your sales order, which is the priority?
Plan CMIR, customer master, material master.
Right. So first is CMIR, then customer, then material. But if you maintain, let's say I maintained CMIR, I maintained customer, I maintained material, and I've taken three different plant in all these three places. If you remove this checkbox, if you go to document, you see read info record, this checkbox. That means
Yes.
you are telling the system that whenever you are creating this document type, you first check the CMIR thing. If CMIR exists, then you take the whatever data, maybe the plant or the priority, whatever data that is maintained in the CMIR, that will be given first priority. But if you remove this checkbox, then what you are telling the system, don't read the CMIR first. You don't read it. If you are not reading, that means CMIR is anyway gone. So now what will be the first priority?
You have to check.
No, let's say I have removed this checkbox. Now
Okay.
at the three places, CMIR I have a different plant, and customer master I have a different plant, and metal I have a different plant. Now which plant will come? I mean, from where the plant will come now in my sales order?
Mm. Uh, Hopefully, I'm not getting it.
Okay, let me give you this for example like this. Yeah, let's say in CMIR, I have told you plant 001. Okay, in customer master, I told you the plant is 002. Okay, and in material master, I have maintained the plant as 003. So in normal cases, what I have told you, system always follow CMIR, then customer, then material, right?
Yes.
That is the standard practice. But for some reason, I don't want system to read CMIR. Even though it is there, I don't want CMIR to be read or CMIR to be given the first priority. Then
Okay.
you can remove this checkbox from your document type. This checkbox, read info record. Then what will happen? System will not read this. So this line is gone now. Now what is my first priority if the first line is not read?
See customer master.
Customer master only, right?
Yes.
So that is the main purpose actually. If you remove this checkbox, system will not read CMIR basically. Even though CMIR you have maintained everything, plan, delivery, priority, whatever you maintained, system will not take that CMIR into consideration. Why? Because you have removed this checkbox.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
You want to see the demo of this one also, or you're okay to understand what is this?
Yeah, okay, okay.
Okay, no? Okay. So now what is the next thing? This you can ignore. This is not that important. Yeah. Now this is important actually. PO number. If
Yeah,
I
mandatory.
Yeah, if you go to VA01, where I enter customer PO number, where is the customer PO number field?
Cost reference,
Customer reference, not cross, customer reference.
customer reference.
Okay, so this is my customer reference, or as I told you, customer PO number. Now,
Yeah.
if we check this while creating the sales order, if PO number is blank, system will copy the sales order number as a PO number. Now, as of now, let's say what is the config first. So this is blank, right? Customer reference. So as of now, it's a no, not this one. Sorry, we went wrong field. Yeah, enter PO number, this one. So this is not checked, right? If this is not checked, uh, okay, let's see what happens actually. So basically this checkbox is not checked in. Okay, what I will do, I will not enter the customer reference here. Let me create a sales order. Intentionally, I'm keeping it blank. Okay, notice this. I'm giving my material. Okay, I will check the incompletion. Okay, it says customer reference fine. I'll save it. So I've saved my order. When I open the sales order, which I created just now, I kept it blank, right?
Yes.
So this is
Yes.
blank. System has not assigned anything by its own, correct? Now
Yes.
let's make it. Let's put this checkbox. Now let us try to create another order. Now let's see what happens. Again, I will not put this customer reference. I'll keep it blank. Okay. I'll leave it blank intentionally and I'll save it. Now let me open. Now is it blank?
No.
What system has done?
The system has given the number. Give a
Which
number.
number? If
Five
you
eight double five.
5855. What is this 5855?
Customer reference number.
Customer reference. Okay, this is coming under customer reference.
Yeah.
But
PO.
a PO number, that is fine. But what is your sales order number?
Sales order number 5855. The same number is both the same.
Basically, system is copying your sales order number into the
Customer reference
customer
number.
reference field. So this is what this checkbox does actually. Clear? That while creating, if you make it blank, system will copy the sales order number and it will put it in the customer reference field. Clear?
Okay. Like most of the time, manually they will enter.
Yeah, mostly they will enter it.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. Now this is credit check. Just give me 1 second, guys. I will be back. So this credit check limit. You ignore this one, okay? This trade when we will cover this trade management, when that time I will tell you what this credit limit thing is all about. You can ignore it as of now. Credit group that also is belonging to your credit management, I believe. Let me see what all options we have. Credit group for sales order and all, yeah. So this is also same. These two, these two fields will be used when you are using credit management. If you are not using credit management, that time you will not bothered about this field. Okay, there is a change in credit management between ECC and HANA actually. Uh, so slightly I'll give you an overview what has been changed in this one. So earlier, this credit management in ECC system, uh, this credit management was a part of your SD, sales and distribution. Now in S4HANA, this credit management has been completely shifted from your sales and distribution to FSCM, that is Financial Supply Chain Management. So
Yeah.
that system, I mean, the SAP has created altogether a different module, you can say. But as a SD consultant, we also should know how this credit management works in S4HANA. But that is a little bit complicated. No one expect you to know about this credit management if you have just gone through a basic training. Nobody will expect you, so don't worry. But we will try to cover means at the end of the session or maybe once every topic is covered, then we will try to see if time permits, we will cover this credit management also. Okay, so as of now, you ignore this thing. These are not required. Yeah, this is something which nobody will change actually, but you should know. See the screen sequencing group. Okay, let me see what is there. This is AU. So what this AU controls basically, let's say when I go to VA01, I get this screen, right? I enter my sales order type, I give all this thing information, and when I press enter, system takes me to this screen, right? This is another screen. If I go to item view, this is another, I mean, let me put this number first. Yeah. Now, if I come to this screen, this is another screen. If I go to item detail, this is another screen. But system has taken me to the first tab. Why not to the procurement? Why not to the shipping? Why not to the header? System could have taken us anywhere, right? There are so many fields, so many views, basically, or so many screens. So basically, somewhere we have told the system that okay, whenever I am entering this customer's order type and I'm giving my sales area, and when I press enter, you land it on this page only. So this is controlled by this AU. Nobody will change when I told you this is completely a standard. We don't play around with this one. But just to let you know what is the control of this screen sequencing group. So here it's here how the screen will pop up when you create a sales order, which screen will come first, which screen will come second. All this sequencing we maintain here. Okay. Generally we don't play as I told you. We keep it as whatever the SAP standard is there. We keep it. We never change it basically. Okay. Now. Uh, display range. All item or main item. Okay. Display range. Let's see what kind of options we have. Okay, we have created one BOM, right? And
Yes.
that BOM was having one header, two child.
Which
Okay, now let's say what the field controls. The field controls whether to display all item or only main item. So when
okay.
we were creating the sales order, what was happening? Let me put it the
So
let me put our this one uh, header item. Let me put one. So what is happening? All the items are appearing here, right? The header as
yes.
well as child. For any reason, let's say I told you let's say there are hundred of component, right? When you talk about any real world example, let's say car or any washing machine or AC, anything that could have multiple component. So and you don't want to display all those for some reason. I don't want to display all those. I just want to show the main item itself. I just want to hide all these component thing. Then you can use
Okay.
this field. So as of now, this is you all. That means it will appear all. Let's make it main item. Let's save it. Now let's try to create another order. Hopefully this time only the sales header will come. I mean the header item will come, not the child. Let's see anyway. You notice this time the child has not came,
Not coming. Yeah.
right? So why it is not coming? Because
Because we,
you have told the system don't display the child.
okay.
Okay. So this field controls that thing. Let's put it again. Now, come to the next control we have. Yeah, like in this case, see, it has given the example of a computer actually, basically CPU, monitor, keyboard, mouse, it all becomes your child, and computer is a reader. So computer requires these four components: CPU, monitor, keyboard, and mouse. It has taken four child. We have taken two child. Okay, so you can create anyway. You can create one number of child item. That's up to you. Okay. Now, T-code also it has mentioned CS01. You can try creating. You can take this bomb which we have created for this material, and you can also try to create another bomb. Okay, create some material, four five material, and you try to create a bomb, and then you try to add those item in the sales order. Then you see how it is behaving. Okay, you can check all these things. And yeah, in completion procedure. Let's say when I create my sales order, if I go to edit, if I click on incompletion, system tells me that okay, this thing is missing, right? That
Yeah.
customer reference is missing and net value is missing. So from where system is knowing that okay, these field it has to tell. Let us go back. You see, I have not given delivery plot, I have not given delivery block, I have not given Incoterm version. These are also blank, right? But why system is not asking anything related to these fields? Why it is not saying? Because in the config itself, you have told the system that okay, if these fields are missing, then only you bring those line item or those fields into the incompletion log. Incompletion log basically means whichever field you have marked as a required. Okay, these fields are required to complete a document. Let's say a very high level thing. If I ask you, what is the basic requirement to create a sales order? You need a sales order type. You need a sales area. You need a customer. You need a material, right? Without this, your document will be incomplete. If anything is not there, let's say material is not there, you cannot create order, right? Even if you create order, that's incomplete basically. So similarly,
Yeah.
we maintain few fields. That system will tell you if that fields those if those fields are not filled while creating. System will put that as an incompletion. Okay, these fields are missing. Okay, where we maintain all these things, we maintain in incompletion procedure. That is here Y1. Okay. This is a big config actually. Just as of now, just have a high level overview what this incompletion procedure controls. Okay, we'll cover all this. When we will cover this incompletion procedure separately, we'll see how you can make one field as a mandatory, one field as optional. Yeah, all this we will see. But as of now, just remember what this field controls. It controls the field which are required to complete my sales order. If those are missing, my sales order will be incomplete. Yeah. Let's stop here only. Since we have only 1 minute, let's not go to a new thing.
Okay.
Any questions so far?
No,